It's Raw Fist, bringing it to you like I do. Oh, we're gonna review some Crysis 3 demo. It's not a beta, let's be honest. If it's a beta, it would have been released like in March or May, and you would have been able to really test it and then make a decision whether you're gonna change things. So when they tell you in the beta, open beta for the Xbox Live, that things may change, blah blah blah, it's not going to change. Nothing's going to change. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. First off, that's like a lie. So it's like you first off, you're just like lying to the public. I mean, we really have to work on EA's public image about first-person shooters. I mean, when I look at this game and I look at Medal of Honor, I come to the conclusion that whether it's one developer or it's in-house at EA or the publisher, EA eventually has the final say on how the game's supposed to look, and you know, it's their money. You know, they're the ones that are spending the money to finance these games and get them going and so on and so forth. So when I hear these dumb comments, you know, like, it's not EA's game, it's not on the PC game, it's just for the console. Let me, newsflash, buddy, out there in the real world, the people who spend money are people that are don't have value for money. You're looking at people like from 13 to 25. Generally, those people are on consoles. And if you haven't heard and you've been living under a rock, they're moving all that shit to the living room. You know, Steam box, Xbox, Apple box, every box. It's all going to be integrated. So PC or not, it's all on one fucking little box in your living room. And that means the majority of people who play it are, you know, teenagers. And so the issue is like, you know, a lot of EA games, they need a focus group. They need a focus. Listen, if you're an EA investor, I would be worried. I would take my money out of EA stocks, because as it stands right now, they are just blowing cash. Because these games are not going to make it in the market. I predicted Medal of Honor was going to be dead on arrival, and so is Crysis 3 going to be dead on arrival. There has been some improvements to this game, but you have to like look at the common sense factors here. One, Microsoft made Halo 4 with a name that's been proven over the years. $250 million they spent on that game. It's dead right now. It was dead 2 months ago, like I said it was going to be dead. It's the problem is that, you know, and I'm going to go through the positive things with Crysis 3 as well as the things that are dumbfounding. You know, for instance, you know, the reason they took out Ghost out of the Call of Duty series is because nobody likes people who hide. So when you have invisibility like this, nobody wants that. Nobody wants to play Ghost Mode Combat. Nobody wants to play Ghost Mode Combat, just like nobody wanted to play a sniper-only game. It's the same damn thing. Nobody wants to play that, and the kill cams are really long. The HUD display is ridiculously cluttered. This is like a higher-up decision from EA. I've noticed this in every one of their first-person shooter games. The HUD is exactly the same. Like somebody goes, well, let's look. Put the mini-map in the lower left-hand corner, which is fucking stupid. Okay? Move the mini-map to the right-hand corner in the upper right-hand corner, where people are always they're focused on the center of the TV. Center, right, center, right, center, right. Lower left, I'm never going to look there. So if I'm never going to look there, why do you have a mini-map? It's useless. It means it's a waste of space. It's cluttering up the screen. It's information that I don't need to know. The only information you need to know is a kill feed, the mini-map in the upper right-hand corner. The last time EA had this right was with Battlefield Modern Combat 2. It was a circular map in the right-hand corner with the come on, like what happened to you guys? Who the fuck took over there? You're fucking the games up left and right. Literally, they had to put Medal of Honor on the shelf. You know why? Because they didn't listen to me. If you hire me, I'll put together a focus group, and every one of your first-person shooter games before development will be successful. These games like this are not going to make it. This is a DOA, dead on arrival. And then you have the power shield. Look, Microsoft spent $250 million on Halo. Nobody wants to shoot somebody with a fucking shield and then get turned around and get killed on. It's bad enough that it takes 4 or 5 bullets, 6 bullets to kill somebody in a player-to-player lagging game. And EA has dedicated servers with Xbox Live, and this demo is not even ran on a dedicated server game. You understand that? So you can't have a shield in a game player-to-player when there's going to be lag compensation and lag whatever the fuck it is, and you're going to shoot somebody and they're not going to die. You are not going to pick up a new audience. When the new person picks this game up and they can't, listen, if they can't play the game and they can't kill nobody, they're going to fucking snap your disc in two and throw it in the trash. All the time you took into developing. This game is exactly like Killzone. Great maps, shitty fucking gameplay. Shitty ideas, great engine. Like, Killzone don't even have this engine, but they have the great map designs. This has great map designs and potential. It really does. But but you know, the things that they did correct on here, and I'll give you the pros, is that, you know, you can run without all this fucking screen juggling and shit, jiggling around and stuff, and your character has more fluidity. Before he'd run around on his fucking tippy toes, like it was a Quake engine or something. They fixed that shit. I mean, overall, the fluidity and the way the weapon moves and the way the character runs is great. You know, if you got rid of the fucking stupid shield and you got rid of the invisibility and you just went into like this like post-war World War III combat type thing, and you got rid of all this dumbass shit, it would be a good game. You know, people can't comprehend something that is too far beyond them unless it's groundbreaking an idea. This isn't groundbreaking hiding and fucking, you know, Ghost and fucking Halo Shield. That shit's old. Nobody wants to fuck with that no more. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hire Fist and his focus groups. I will turn around the Crysis 3 engine and make this game what it is. Make it way better than what it is. This game is going to fail. I would say it's going to do less than between 500,000 units. You know, you don't even see people like Hutch or these other guys playing it. Like, you know, when Crysis 2 came out, they were all jocking this game like, oh my god, it's such a good game. And then fucking a month later, you know, it's a motherfucking ghost town. Everybody took off, left this bitch in the dust. And that's going to happen. It's got the Medal of Honor fucking HUD. It's terrible. The HUD is terrible. I mean, I like the little robot. That's cool. The little shield, invisibility, you know. I like it. But the thing is like, you know, people can't grasp the reality of World War II. So that shit died out. And nobody can grasp the shit in the future because it looks fucking stupid. Like Gears of War, they're big fucking dudes like 500 pounds and little bitty fucking heads. And this shit's just retarded. You know, I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to help you. I don't know where EA keeps getting their money to keep making failures or publishing failures. Either way, they got the final say on the game. And I don't give a fuck about PC games because PC games are not supporting the bottom line. And that's not the people who spend the money. And that's not where the future is going. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything is going to be... these games are just out of touch with what's going on. You need to talk to people and form a focus group before you... See, the developers, you have to spend money on a focus group. You have to spend money on individuals who are playing these type of games every day. You know, I'm seriously considering starting up a focus group enterprises where, you know, I subcontract out to these EA and Activision, and we test your games, you know, right when they're ready to be before development, and we'll tell you if you're wasting your fucking time, because this is a waste of fucking time and money. resources. I mean, oh my God, the shit that you probably had to go through to get these games out, and they're gonna fail miserably. You're not gonna make no money on them. I know that Halo didn't make their money back. Jeez, you know, it's a good thing that Microsoft bought fucking $240 million of Facebook before it was hot, you know, to cover their bases. But I just, EA doesn't have that money. And they're probably going to look for a buyer. I mean, the only thing that's keeping them afloat is FIFA. That's about it. The only thing that's beyond expectations for that company. And then they put a Medal of Honor on the shelf. You have to have a focus group. You would get more money out of your money. You wouldn't have to spend money on advertisement or anything. Look at Call of Duty 4. Call of Duty 4 was launched on word of mouth and a shitty website. You know what I'm saying? That was launched on garbage. And because it was a innovative game that took people in the community and they came together with the developers. It was kind of like a focus group. Same thing with this. The same shit could happen. I mean, you have a lot of potential here. Look at the little water waves and shit like that. I mean, you have a great engine. You have a great engine. But your idea for the game is just, nobody likes looking at. It looks like guys with muscles outside of their body. You know, like you strip the skin away and you just see muscles. That shit just looks like fucking garbage. I'm sorry, it's not appealing, first of all. And then the mechanics of your philosophy of the game is too complicated, and it's not playable and pick up. Nobody can relate to it. And then the stuff you do have in there that's noticeable is old. Nobody's going to dig through all that to get through that far. It just doesn't make sense. And if I recall from Crysis 2, you had to work so hard to get to some certain points, and then which that led to. It's like every EA game is like that. Like if you get up to a certain rank and you rank up your weapons, no new guy's going to be able to challenge you. They're going to fuck you up. You got everything unlocked and this guy's got nothing. You can't even get to where they're at. It's impossible. Nobody has the time to invest in a game unless it's hot. Your game's not hot. So they're not going to invest it. So that means the little group you have is going to die out. You have to keep feeding the cycle of the community who picks up your game, like Call of Duty does. They cycle through really fast. It's really easy to get to prestige. So people can unlock the weapons really fast, and it could be open, and you understand, like, Call of Duty jacks everybody else's idea. They stole your fucking kill confirmed from you guys. I don't understand about developers. You know, Call of Duty jacks everybody else, but all these other developers, they're fucking too much pride. Fuck that. Make a better Call of Duty with your engine, and you would fucking blow them out of the water. Anyways, that's my fucking 2 cents. You want to contact me? You know my email. You know who I am. I'm on Twitter. Holler at me. Finance my focus group. I'll put EA back on the map before you wind up like THQ. Peace. I'm out.